we live?
We're live.
Hello.
Hello.
New sound.
Yeah, we got the new mic set up. Let me know how it sounds, everybody.
Sounds
This is
good
a little
so far.
experimental.
Yeah.
Experimental stream.
I got Tay and Freak Clips. Hello.
How y'all doing?
Long time no see.
We've got a laptop in front of us with the chat, so we don't have to look at our phones.
No, unnecessary.
Screen King. Hello.
Oh, that's right.
Dance.
Yeah. I thought I mentioned it to you about wanted to make a Fast and Furious joke involving family. Because you know when you hatch eggs, you get more members of the family. I said you should have like the tank top and the glasses and everything. Maybe we can bring that in at some other point.
Yeah,
Joshua Sullivan, how is your day going? It's been a while.
Yeah, what's up?
It's going good.
How you doing?
I've only been up for a couple of hours, so I just had coffee and you know. How's it sound, Freak? It's different, huh?
Coming to you in stunning HD.
Yeah, we each have our own individual mic.
Yeah.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
Yeah, did we say hi to Scrape King?
Yeah, hi, Scream.
I think we did. I just got brunch from the local
Here's
bar.
a much bigger deal here than it is in most countries, really.
Oh, really? New
New
Year's
Year's
a big
a-
thing in Russia?
Oh, look, we have one opening right here.
This is my favorite weird game.
This is also my favorite weird game. As opposed to this file that's on the Egg Master. Because I used Action Replay to get 100% completion.
Is Elliot gonna play?
Me?
Is that what
I
we're
just
doing?
want to
Wasn't the idea that
Oh,
we
okay.
could, if we played as the other characters, we'd
Oh,
switch
right.
off?
We switch out the
Yeah,
characters.
we like trade off or something.
Because it's like each character has, their own individual levels. There's not as much of them as with Billy, so I'd be playing most of them anyway.
Okay. Yeah, you can be Billy. Do you want to be Bantam or Chick?
I'll let you guys decide when you
I'll
see
be
it,
Raleigh,
yeah.
of course.
We gotta watch the story.
Gotta get the
Crows.
vaguely displayed narrative.
I'm just a crow. I go to the wall. Game of Thrones, anyone? Jon Snow? I'm just a crow.
I haven't seen. How are we doing? We're doing good.
Doing great.
Got the new mic set up, so that's exciting. Don't celebrate New Year's Day. Okay. I feel like making resolutions.
I don't know what's happening in this scene.
Yeah.
Late for hanging with his friends.
I
Now
guess,
we're gonna
and they
beat
get up
him
in his
up.
face. That was my interpretation. Like clearly, like they were waiting for him for something. He shows up and they get up in his face about it.
Is
but-
that chicken wearing a diaper, or does it have like white feathers only on its bottom?
I thought it was like in an egg.
Yeah, it might be
But
that.
it looks fuzzy, like soft. You see?
Hatcher is both his family name and his profession. You see.
Like Shoemaker or Dickinson.
Christmas is less significant. New Year's is the one where we get presents from some generic bearded old man in red.
That's,
Really?
That's correct. Yeah.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah. So your New Year's is our Christmas. Cool. Feel like something that imagined as a kid, but it's actually real. Yes, that is exactly what it feels
That's
like.
that's the vibe of Billy Hatcher. Especially for me because I weirdly have a lot of Billy Hatcher dreams.
Yeah.
Specifically, they take
Billy
place
Hatcher,
here.
so glad you made it. You got my invitation.
Mini
And
Funi.
Meanie Funi, God of the Chickens. We never get to see Meanie Funi, which is sad, but it'd be cool if we did. For Morningland, War of the
got
Chickens.
Herman.
Oh, Herman's
Herman,
here.
what's up? Hi. Not Santa, but your uncle who just robbed his neighbor. Jeez. Summoned to you for a very special reason. Morningland's been taken over by the crows and has not seen the light of day since. If you let the darkness spread, not only Morningland, but your world will never again see the light of day. You cannot let that happen. No, sir.
About to eat New Year's dinner over here. I just want to say hi. Happy New Year.
Happy
What a Happy
New
New Year
Year.
to you.
Yes. Happy New Year.
A prosperous 2023 to you all.
Get ready for the recession. Brace yourselves.
Yes, we saved that chick from being captured by the crows. Therefore, we have courage. A legendary chicken suit.
Oof. Too dark.
Yeah, you must find it. It'll only take about 20 seconds, but you must find
Billy
it.
Hatcher. The whole thing about Billy Hatcher is the light.
Go into the light, Billy.
Isn't Hermes part of Greek mythology? Yeah, Hermes was like the messenger.
Hermes, yeah.
god.
I'm as happy as a snake in a sugar cane. I think Hermes, so that was his catchphrase.
Oh yeah, you're talking about it in Futurama.
Yeah, there's Herman and there's Hermes. It's different.
Yeah.
And yeah, see, here it is.
Wonderful finds the origin of the egg gas in this game.
Maybe.
How long is the game?
Not very. It took me 3 streams to beat it last time I streamed it out, so.
Was that the whole thing or just the main story?
Just the main story.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I don't know if I've ever actually sat down and beat every single level in one file.
We have.
We have?
I remember doing that. We had to do like the weird Game Boy thing in order to make it happen. We were trying to do everything, remember?
Yeah, that's right. You know, I think I did do it when I did the Let's Play of it as well. This will give us the power over all eggs. All of them.
Nice.
Any egg. Use eggs to defeat crows, perform various egg techniques.
This game is essentially a boy in a chicken suit claiming to have a mission from God.
Yeah,
Yes, that is-
he
that
does
is what
have
it
a
is.
mission from God.
God calls down to him, says, put on this
God.
chicken suit and kill crows.
Sounds like a schizophrenic break.
And here's this guy. You won't see him again for like 6 hours, but here he is.
Chicken Attack song by Shmo Yoho. No. What?
No, I don't know that one.
Ah, it's him. It's him.
Yeah, seeing that
What's
was
his name again?
mystifying.
Oh no.
This game is just kind of like low-key confusing. It's like,
Yeah.
what's
Yeah.
happening?
Yeah, that's the thing about the guy who made this. He makes confusing games. At
It
least
seems
it's not
like
as
he.
confusing as Ball in Wonderworld or whatever.
It seems like he, came up with like a gameplay mechanic and then just made everything else
Work
go
around
along
it,
with it.
yeah.
Yeah.
I want to make a game where you're rolling something. What can you roll? Eggs. Well, what has eggs? Chickens. And then here you are.
See, and
That's a good shot.
this already is playing so much different than the demo.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy how much they changed it from the demo.
Well, the physics in this are much better.
Yes. And they actually have the voice acting instead of temporary lines that they recorded.
Chicken Attack by Shmo Yoho.
Ugh, rotten eggs. Yuck. My basement eggs.
Let's see. Chicken Attack Song Voyage Japan featuring Takeo Ishii.
What do you have to say? Chick coins.
Dude, the new crypto just dropped.
Chick
Chick
coins.
coins.
Chick coin.
It's our crypto that you can use in the chick store.
If this
The
were
egg of the blue hedgehog.
yes, otherwise known as the Sonic eggs.
That's how you get them.
Yes, you need the chick coins.
I probably knew that at one point.
Yeah, I figured that out a while ago, even without talking to this little guy.
Like the
See?
Blues Brothers.
Sonic eggs.
He's just holding a chicken. Chicken Attack.
Ah, that's really cool. I've been missing out on this.
Yeah. Well, you'll have to watch the whole thing later. We'll just watch through this chorus.
Chickens can't fly.
Oh, like,
They can kinda hover.
yeah.
They can glide.
There you go.
Get up higher, jump up using a bounce jump, which you would have had to already know how to do to get this far. Yeah,
Your
jump
voice
up
is
while you press
perfect,
the A
yeah.
button while you're still in the air.
Oyakodon. It's a dish made from cooking chicken and egg and putting it on rice. It means parent and child bowl. Yeah. Yeah, I've heard of that.
You know, I never talked to the little chick NPCs.
Yeah.
I don't know what most of them say. Yeah.
Chicky chicky parm parm.
This is a driver switch. Driver switch?
That's what they're called?
Yeah, you can turn it
Only
by using an egg
it's
driver.
called an egg driver? Like a pile driver? But with an egg?
Yeah, I guess so. He's a wrestler, too. What? You don't know what an egg driver is? See, they're talking to us. You can do an egg driver by holding on the A button in the air, which I already had to use it to get up here. But there we go. Egg driver. Like Adam Driver.
Yeah.
I'm about to eat nachos! It's the greatest day of my life.
I wonder what's in this egg.
Nothing.
Oh wow, nothing.
Oh, look, nothing. Ooh, this one has an egg
one's
animal
more
in it.
important.
Big
Yes.
orange.
That has the guy with the wings.
Yeah, we'll hatch them and we'll see. No.
No.
That's okay, there's some more up here.
I keep thinking
What?
Sino. I don't think that's it. I think that's the name of a Genshin Impact character.
That would be a good name for it, but it's not.
They were
it ain't
prepping
that.
us for Hatchimals for years.
It's true. They could have totally done like a Hatchimals plugin with Billy Hatcher if it had been out at the time, and it would have been awesome.
Dude, you should do like a fake drop where you like make your own, you take pictures and put it online. Everyone would lose their minds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, family reveal.
There he is. I didn't say his name.
Yep, it's Cypher.
Cypher, not Sino. Okay.
Yeah, it's like Cypher and Rhino combined. And that's what
Yeah.
he is.
Oh, he is a rhino, huh? Wow, look at that.
What's all the hype with New Year's Day anyway? It's just the first day of the year. It's a big deal for people. Whatcha?
Gosh, what the heck was that Hidoken?
I feel like the idea is that something has ended and is beginning, and that gives you a chance to view everything as able to be changed.
Yeah, it's like this is an opportunity to grow.
It's just to hope that things will be different.
Yeah.
This year it'll be different.
I always notice about. Oh no, it didn't happen. That's rare. Sometimes if you get here quick enough, you just see his little egg spawn before
Yeah.
he fully forms.
Yeah, I remember that.
I've actually, I don't recall the last time I saw him spawn in before they started talking, but that thing in the cage over there is actually Chicken Elder Oma Oma. Crows use their special powers and turn him into a golden egg. If they can do that, why don't they just do it on us? Well, we had the power of all eggs, so we would just roll ourselves around.
This game
That's
was
why.
just on GameCube, also.
It was on PC as well.
Oh, it was on PC?
It did make a port for PC. Never played it, but it exists. And away he goes.
3 different huge celebrities died yesterday?
Yeah.
Yeah,
What?
Barbara Walters
Yes,
died.
Pele died recently too.
Haley died?
Yes. Not yesterday, but it was like Wednesday, I think.
And then I think one of the popes died.
Really?
Like the
Oh, there's so
last
much happening. You aren't done just yet. To break the seal, you must hatch the egg. Feed the egg
is
until
cold.
it can't get any bigger. Look at it. It's like a hand.
Yeah.
Give it a rooster call. But we're a chicken. But we should be a rooster because all chickens are female. Yeah, whatever.
No. Chicken is the gender neutral term.
Is it?
Hen
Oh, hen,
and
you're right.
rooster.
Yeah. Yeah, chickens is just the general one. Keep on forgetting that. Because someone, like in school, a teacher said that, and it's like, it's not correct. It's hen and rooster.
Oh, really?
Got
There's
it.
the chance for things to change even if people are stuck in one spot like that.
Yeah, it's true.
Change comes from
It's
within.
not ready yet, dang.
Well, and, even if you're incarcerated, it's like 1 year down in my 7-year sentence. Just got to do this
Or
6 more times.
Even if they're in for life, there's a lot of growth that can be done within. But that's just.
YouTube keeps.
I mean, I haven't been in that situation, so.
Why isn't it ready yet? There we go.
There we
It's also just a good time of reflection to be like, wow, when I started this year, I was here, and now I'm ending the year, and I'm here.
Yeah, it's a good way to measure.
I still remember in the demo when they
growth or
don't
not.
do the little cluck noise, they go.
Yeah,
I remember that
Glad
too.
they replaced that.
that
one.
was
That-
crazy.
It blew my mind when I saw that recently. Well, not recently, it was years ago, but because I did a video in like 2015 where it's just like, oh, I'm revisiting the demo. It was weird.
That's a good point, Freak. The keyword being supposed. They are supposed to do rehab.
Yeah, it's supposed to be rehabilitation, not punishment.
Supposed.
Thank you for saving me. I am Oma Oma, one of the chicken owners who calls the morning and runs Forest Village. I was taken by surprise and was captured by the crows. They turned me into a golden egg. Ironic, I know. The other elders may have been captured by the crows and turned into golden eggs as well. Billy, you must save the elders and bring morning back to this world. This is an emblem of courage. It has been a tradition among us chickens, among us chickens, to give this emblem as a symbol of bravery and courage. There will come a time when you'll need it. Keep it safe. Come on, land right on top of him.
The Mario speedrun strat.
Yes! Ah, dang, it was so close. Look at that! Every time I try to hatch him, because it always lands in the same spot.
Yeah.
I always try to get it right on top of him, but at least he's kind of awkwardly placed in the cutscene though.
Yeah. Good morning.
Better than saying, yay!
Yeah. I mean, I've got no space to talk about it today. I've got no experience with that. I don't have any close family that have been in prison, so I can't say. I don't know.
But yeah, Dan, it's not on Steam. There was just an OG PC port, which is pretty much considered just freeware at this point, I think.
Yeah, yeah.
They obviously didn't support it very long.
Dude, I've been playing High on Life.
Have you heard of that game?
No.
It's by the creators of
Roiland?
Justin
Oh,
Roiland.
yeah, that.
Got like
yeah,
the
that's
gun
right.
with the face on it.
Yeah.
So
Getting recommended
funny.
clips.
It's so good.
It's so fun.
The game it's got great puzzle, great fights. It's hilarious,
Challenging.
challenging. The guns all have different personalities.
It's a really fun game.
Defeat
Iragekko.
Iragekko. Or was it Aragekko?
I mean,
Who
we've always
knows?
said
We always
Iragekko.
said Era, but it might be Era? Who can say? It's random.
A new era.
New era is upon us. Billy, you must hear me out. No, just stops listening. The elder's been rescued and morning's returned. Yep, that was me. The crows have sent their strongest bosses to each of the lands they changed into night. Unless you defeat those bosses, true morning cannot return to this world. What do you mean, true morning?
True morning.
This is only sort of morning.
This is fake morning.
Maybe
It
it's,
lust like morning, but trust me, it isn't.
maybe it's dusk. Crows hunt mostly at dusk.
The crow boss, Iragekko. Must find the dark gate and defeat the Iragekko. The. Yeah, there's some weird translations in this too. They don't come up that often, but they're a thing. You there with the hat. Ah, this is so nice. The air in Forest Village is so fresh and lovely. It's so different from the air in the cities. Wait, cities?
Cities.
There are cities?
Must be outside of Morningland.
But they never show any dang cities. This dialogue is new. I've never talked to this little guy. Great, they've just unveiled Billy Hatcher lore that no one has ever talked about. Get on this rail holding an egg, you should be able to make it to the other side.
It's like New Donk City.
New Chick City. Fake morning. It looks like morning, but it's still like 11 p.m. right now.
It's just a big lamp.
We're in Alaska. Fake morning.
This isn't the real morning, this is fake morning. Oh, there it is. There's a crow flying away. That's the thing, this is one of those games where you don't actually kill any of the enemies, you just squish them and then they turn back to normal and then they fly away.
That's good. I didn't feel like killing a crow today.
Yeah,
Crows are smart.
they're real smart. But so are chickens.
Yes.
Do you think chickens ever look at other chickens and think, chicken?
Some of them maybe.
Chicken's will eat chicken.
Oh, they will. Wind comb. I don't know what any of these really do.
I think it powers up your egg, right?
It's supposed to, but I don't
Look at
know
that.
if I've noticed much of a
You
difference.
killed him in one hit.
You might be right.
It was a level 1 egg.
And it wasn't like a
Ooh.
one-shot enemy either, so.
Yeah.
Hey.
It powers it up. Let's see, guys.
I love the way they can just bounce around like a dodgeball if you hit it midair. That's just the thing I like about this game. It's fun. Fun things happen in it.
Just good, clean fun.
Chick-coin.
And it looks like it controls a lot better than the SpongeBob game.
Oh yeah, Billy Hatcher's.
Yeah, the controls are very fluid. Like, they did a good job with it.
It's very tight. Looks like it controls more like Mario.
They took a lot of inspiration from Mario 64 when making this, in terms of, you know, level design, structure, controls. And it's the better for it.
Well, a lot of early 3D games were inspired by Mario.
Pretty much
64.
every 3D platform was inspired by Mario 64 because they just did such a great job.
Yeah.
Oh,
Looks like you cannot get to that switch until you've had the flame surrounding it. Yep, we get it. We need a clipping.
Clipping.
I always like the flame. If you put the egg over it, it just like scrambles your egg.
Nah, it just pops it.
It pops it, and then you can see the egg on the ground. Yeah.
The power of water.
Water.
Mineral water. Almost there. Oh, chick coin.
Ooh, chick.
Sounds like you guys are saying shit coin.
No.
No, it's the
Chick.
it's the cryptocurrency, chick coin. Powers of water and life. I don't know
Oh.
what that means. I haven't seen him use any life powers on us, but it's not like he heals you.
Chekhov's gun. He resurrects you at the end to fight when you get killed.
That would be neat. You have this game. I figured as much.
Daniel, that sounds like a commercial for Chick-fil-A. Two guys dressed as a cow and a pig saying not to eat their meat, and at the end they say eat chickens. They're completely dumb. That's Chick-fil-A's whole ad campaign. It's a cow that
That
holds
says, hey,
a
eat
sign that
chicken.
says eat chicken.
And like he crossed out like we said eat cows and like eat chickens.
No,
Look, the
write it
comb's
like-
doing it again.
Oh yeah. Ugh.
Gate just above here is the dark gate. No, I thought it was something else.
Your gecko's hiding.
He's hiding. What a coward.
The Dark Gate.
Chickens are the brave ones, and the crows are the cowards in this world, hiding from us. Once you step through the gate, you'll be face to face with Irigekko, so keep your wits about you. There's one more chick coin right up there. Oh, that was depth
Yeah.
perception.
Get that coin.
The chick coin, man. Our shoes are pink, and now they're not.
Orange is the new pink.
Pink is the new orange.
Into the death zone.
Yeah, maybe that's where they got it.
Maybe.
Are there any religions that forbid eating chicken?
Veganism. Nice.
Veganism.
My favorite religion. I don't think there are any, actually.
Not that I've heard of.
I mean, well,
I don't know.
like, there's some that forbid eating meat just entirely, but I don't know if there's any that are specifically chicken.
Oh, that guy's getting wrecked.
I don't know. There's like infinite religions out there.
Yeah, who knows?
It depends on what your definition.
Chickens just kind of make sense just because they're easy to catch and the nutritional value is really high.
Mm-hmm.
So it makes sense you domesticate them and keep them around because they also reproduce really fast. My man found an infinite food glitch.
Yeah, essentially. I like the boss battle music a lot.
Yeah.
Oh, look out. It's the Irigekko laser.
Eh.
Oh, goodness.
I remember how shocked I was when I first saw that. It's like,
I-
whoa!
Well, we were struggling with the boss battle, and so it took us forever to get to that
Yeah.
point.
He's not that tough, though. We
No.
still lost against him back then, but we were like 6.
Uh,
So.
Okay.
I liked how the grass is getting like smooshed down.
Yeah.
It's so nice to
Satisfying.
touch.
Also, we called him Ear Rug Gecko because he has like a rug on his back.
Oh yeah, you're a gecko.
Rug. So I got my brother this like cursed Garfield stuffed animal for Christmas,
Did I show you the Garfield?
No, I've probably seen it elsewhere, but
and it's like a
Hey.
it's like a knockoff from China, and the tag on it says Fei Mao, which translates to fat cat.
fat.
I
cat.
looked it up on Google Translate. It said fat cat. Fat orange cat plush.
Oh gosh, that is a knockoff. I thought somebody made that as like a joke.
It's real.
Like I thought like somebody's like, oh, I'm gonna make this ugly Garfield plush or something.
You
but-
can get it with outfits.
Catman, Donut Cat, Cat
Cat
Witch.
Witch.
Why is the cowboy one just called Catman?
I don't know.
That's a honey
Honey
badger.
badger. Pirate cat. This one also says pirate cat, but he's wearing a jack-o'-lantern hat.
Yeah, it's like a yellow. It's like a Pikachu looking
And
one.
this is like a Garfield pillow pet or
Oh
something.
yeah.
So funny. It's so much uglier in real life.
It's great.
Ooh, cutscene.
Mao means cat. Yeah, I think so. That's what it said on Google Translate at least.
Mao. It does mean cat. Mm-hmm.
Meow. Every culture just names cats after the sound they make.
Yeah, exactly. And look, all the grass is gone. My headcanon was that he made Iragekko come in and eat the grass. That's what it was, anyway.
Garfield has seen some shit.
Well
Stoned
done.
Garfield.
Yep.
Yeah, seriously.
There are still 5 chicken elders that are being held captive as I was.
I was like, inside everybody is a lion. That's what mine looks like.
There's an island called Pirates Island. Or Pirate Island. I don't know if they ever decided which.
Pirates Island?
Yeah.
Like plural pirates?
Yes, plural.
Not possessive?
Not owned by
pirates?
pirates. It's just because there are pirates
It's the
there.
island of pirates.
Yeah, it's Pirates Island, not Pirate Island. I always called it Pirate
Yeah, I always
Island,
called it
but-
Robot Pirate Island.
That sounds like Robot Pirate Island. If there were any robots here. I mean, save Yuri Yuri or Uri Uri. Probably Yuri Yuri. I don't know.
Udi Udi.
Garfield
Udi.
game. It's a
Udi Udi.
Luigi's
Udi.
Mansion clone. That sounds awesome.
What?
Garfield PS2 game.
That does sound awesome.
I hope he's
Did it
voiced.
have like Bill Murray?
Yeah, I was gonna say I hope Bill Murray voices it. He's just like, hey, get these ghosts away from me.
I mean, if it was PS2 era, he might have done it, but you must listen to me, Billy. No. The crows turned chicken elder Udi Uri into a golden egg too, using some sort of strange power that we've already alluded to. Same story. Love this
Yes.
song. And
great.
here we are. This was the level we played at the demo.
Yep. I think it is Uri Uri. That'd be the Japanese way of saying it. Also, the person who created oh shoot, which one is that? There was one RPG Maker game that was made by someone named Uri. I think it was the Strange Man series.
Maybe.
At first, I thought it was like Mad Father, but I think it's something else.
Oh no.
Oh no!
You gotta
Wait,
get-
why didn't that
You
count?
gotta get bigger, I think.
When
No,
is
it's
as big
already
as it
full
gets?
size.
You have to.
How do we get that?
You have to run, or do like some
We're
glitch where
touching
where you
it.
jump on the rope.
You can't jump on the ropes, so I don't.
Aw.
Wait, we gotta just
You
keep trying.
Jump up on that little hill. maybe?
Yeah, you're probably right. You
Oh, and then dive.
That would probably kill us, but
Oh.
it's worth a shot.
It's worth it. Baby, I'm worth it.
Nope.
No.
Wow,
You
that's
lose too much of the height.
How do we do that?
how do.
Maybe it's here in the next level and there's like a box next time.
Maybe.
Or maybe it,
The whale's right on us! No!
Yatta!
Yatta! I didn't know Japanese back then. I thought he was just saying nonsense. Because they didn't translate their voice lines. It's all Japanese, but I didn't know Japanese.
There's
So I
still
just thought they
things-
made up words.
Dude, I know some Japanese now, and there's still some things that he says that I'm like, I don't know what that is. Like when he says PKA,
Yeah, when he...
I don't
That
know.
might be nonsense for all we know.
I'm like, I
but-
have no idea what that could possibly mean.
now, does this egg jump higher? Is there like some
No.
weird, like you can only get with the golden egg?
Yeah, listen here. BK? I don't know what that is.
What is he saying?
New one. There's a move.
Ricky?
It's me,
Does he?
Hey, ape
Reki.
exhibit time.
I was so
Reki.
close.
It's me, monkey. I have wings.
And there goes Clippin. Well done, Billy. You must hurry and undo the Elder's Curse. Be careful not to let the egg break. Which, yep, that'll happen.
Garfield looks like its catchphrase is "It's spaghetti time."
Saying "Let's go." Maybe.
Let's go in Japanese.
It'd probably be something like that, right?
I
'Cause
want
he's
to know
telling them
exactly
to
what he's
attack,
saying
so-
because I'm like, my whole life I've had no idea. And I thought that when I started learning Japanese, I'd get it. And I haven't
no.
gotten it.
Is there a coin there?
Yes.
Ah.
Trying to trick you into going at it with the egg
No,
and
then-
dropping it.
Then you'll just lose it.
Yeah.
Sharks.
Sharks.
Those sharks can hurt you.
Yes.
Trust me.
Seeing those sharks made my feet hurt.
They are terrifying.
Japanese just sometimes have these random vocal tics. I'm like, what do you mean? I know they got like they'll be like eh, and sometimes like if you want to say yes instead of going hi, you'll just go.
Yeah, but I do that too.
I do that a lot. I mean, you do it because I started doing it because I started watching anime.
You're probably right.
I remember when it started happening. We all started just going.
And now,
They don't really have any
Catch 'em
direct
all.
translations. People just decide to put whatever the thing fits. Okay.
Literally, that makes me think of.
I think Stitch does it. Huh.
You're right, he probably does.
This is a song that I always think of and it gets stuck in my head.
I want to hatch the fire cone. I was gonna say, you can't get back there, but they did put a green hoop over there still.
Yeah.
Maybe there's some kind of trick you can do to get over there and do like a sequence breaky thing.
Maybe. Oh, there's some
Food gummy.
food gummy. What's that from?
I don't know.
Did you start saying it because I was saying it?
No, it's Emma was saying it.
Oh, okay. Because like I say food gummy all the time, but I don't know where I got it from.
That chicken crow makes me think of Little Big Skibidi.
Hey, it goes with him rolling the egg pretty good.
Yeah.
Skibidi
Make a Billy Hatcher AMV.
Ice skibidi blah papa.
Pirate. Thank you for helping me. I am Uri, one of the 6 elders whose voice makes the sunrise. One of the crow bosses named Captain Glur caught me off guard. That's always how it is. They always catch them off guard. Is the implication that if they didn't catch them off guard, they could fight them back somehow? Yes.
Captain Blur.
Then he turned me into a golden egg. Billy, my boy, this piece is what all true warriors strive for. Before I forget, here, take this emblem of courage. It's my gift to you for helping me. Sponge boy me, Bob.
I do Freak Clips would enjoy that. Yeah, the one bit of Russian music the world actually knows.
Yeah. None of that. Yep. And the official translation is I. Okay, another character is Desua in the fan translations naturally. Yeah, that does make sense. I mean, understanding how the grammar works, Desua being changed into naturally does make sense. Oh,
I got a B.
Odie
B
somehow
for
moves
Bach.
everything in the entire house, and Garfield has to put everything back with a vacuum cleaner before John gets home. Oh, okay.
I hope the voice line, man, this sucks, like gets said on like repeat, just like every 2 seconds.
Now, hurry to the pirate ship. You mean the pirate's ship.
Pirates ship.
But what do pirates ship?
Yeah.
Who do they ship?
Yeah, they'll usually have things at the end of sentences. It's like a unique sentence ending. Yeah.
See, now it says to the pirate's ship. They can't decide.
I think Blackbeard and Pegleg would make a good couple.
It's like in Final Fantasy VIII. Remember Raijin and Fujin? They'll end all the sentences with you know.
Yeah, it's always hard to translate those. It's like a Naruto with a believe it. He had something like that.
Have I really forgotten what it was? Whoa! I've forgotten. I've forgotten what his thing was.
Yeah, I have no idea.
Oh, a new era of life here.
Nice.
6.
Shoot.
The entire game has one music track that loops every 10 seconds. Oh.
No. Die, Froggy.
Date Bio, thank you.
Bio.
Whoa! I can't believe I forgot that.
Blanked on it.
It's been a long while.
Now, for some reason, here's the ice comb.
Date Bio.
I don't know why we haven't seen the water comb yet, but oh well. Like, they give you the fire comb and the ice comb in this world before they give you the water one. Just trying to mess with you.
Why is purple ice in so many things?
I don't know. I mean, what other color would you associate with it? Because ice doesn't have a color.
I would do dark blue for water and light blue for ice.
That would work.
That's good. Yeah.
That's interesting.
You always got to aim a little higher because of the little curve.
It's how it is with a cannon. It's how it works with CFEs.
Well, it's just that perspective was interesting. Instead of going to your perspective and going through the air, it waits till you land
Yeah.
and then jumps to you.
It's pretty cool.
That's like saved them on coding, I'm sure. Was that a coin back there?
It
Yeah.
was. Couldn't get it out yet.
Oh.
Yeah, they have such a nice
I
voice
love their
line.
little death noise. It's so funny.
Now, another new family.
Right. Kushina says Datebane, and Boruto says Datebasa.
It's Richie, powers of ice and illusions.
Oh, I was hoping the Garfield would say something every time he picks something up or puts it down. That's great. I hate Mondays.
Lasagna.
Where's my spaghetti, John?
Screw you, Odie.
Odie, I'm gonna cut your face off. God, that's a bit intense for a kid's game.
The other side of Skull Cave. Used a cannon up ahead to get there. You should have aimed just above its eye. We're gonna tell you exactly what to do, but you're still gonna mess it up because you're a little kid who doesn't know how to do anything.
Or read.
Including reading. Just above the eye. Butcha!
Hey.
Yeah, very close to the base.
I still think it'd be fun to do like a stream one day where we all are on our own computers, but we all play Sea of Thieves.
Yeah. Little Chameleon. Which
I love this egg. This
there's
is my favorite
multiple
egg.
ways to get past this thing, which I think is cool.
This is my favorite egg.
Mm-hmm.
The bomb egg looks so cool.
It does. It's got little chicken feet on it.
It's black and red.
Seasonal treats are the best.
Yeah, this big snake guy. You can't get past him unless you can use the chameleon, and then he won't see. You can walk past, or you use the chicken bomb. And who wouldn't want to use the chicken bomb?
The chicken bomb is so cool looking.
Come on.
And when it hatches, it just looks like a little chicken head.
Yeah, watch.
This is such a cool egg. Look at it.
Okay.
Whoa.
Wake up. Wake up.
Wake up.
Everybody
Put on a little bit of makeup.
Oh, I
What
should've
if
used
it on
the
the cover?
chameleon.
Keep it
Guys,
on the
I feel
table.
like cup.
You wanted
Okay.
Here you go, create another fable. You wanted to.
Na, 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 na.
Why'd you put the ketchup on the table?
You wanted to.
Apparently, it also makes us invincible.
Oh. Oh, you're gonna throw the bomb?
It won't work unless he's awake.
Aww. It's because we're a chameleon.
Yeah. I wonder if it'll wear off eventually. There it goes. Yep.
There we go.
Hey, you. Nom 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 nom.
He just eats it.
Yep.
Oh.
Cool.
That egg is
Brutal.
just so cool looking.
Mm-hmm.
Yup.
A novelty store where you sell just like eggs that are painted.
Sounds like something Frank would do. We're always sunny.
So I thought you meant.
Okay, good. I was like, wait, I don't know if PJ knows his name.
Like, if you're referring to a character I don't know, it's probably from that.
That's a good point. He literally does though. One of the merchandise from Patty's is this green painted egg.
It's just a jumping off point.
He literally gives it to people. He puts it in the bag and gives it to the people at that one bar.
Press the
And
switch.
freaking
Yes, yes, yes.
Oscar from The Office is the owner of the bar. And he's just like, did you put an egg in here? There's just an egg in here. It's broken.
There is an invisible turn, but it's so generous it doesn't even matter. Yeah, exactly. I had to sit there and actually wait for it to run out. Give you plenty of time.
A roller coaster.
Can I offer you an egg in these trying times?
Can I
You gotta
get
put
enough
him on one
egg
of
in
the.
these trying times.
You gotta put it on one of the thumbnails.
Now I gotta add that to the soundboard.
Yeah.
Oh, there's Richie. I always love that you can see Richie jumping out after you and then just barely missing it as you teleport away. I also always wanted to bring an egg animal into one of these fights. It's a shame you can't. It's like how you can't bring Yoshi into the castle from Mario. I always thought he was a whale, but he's a big fat anglerfish. It's pretty cool though. I like his design.
Oh yeah.
Reminds me of one of the bosses from Knights.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
the same character designer from Knights. Where you going right here?
It's just a Sega classic.
It is.
I wonder if people make Billy Hatcher merch on Etsy.
That's so niche.
Someone has
Incredibly
to. You won't believe the stuff that like people will make. What was it? I made a new friend on Tumblr that really likes Bill Dotree.
Like shipping with them?
Yes.
Wow, okay.
And she's got a bunch of pins and keychains that people have made on Etsy. Like she has an Ichi bag of just Bill stuff. It's crazy.
Interesting. I mean, for all the years of King of the Hill, they did invoke some positive qualities onto him. But it's hard because they also invoked many negative ones, so it's hard to balance it out.
Yes. I just searched Billy Hatcher. I'm getting Billy from no, it's not Sea of Thieves. Stranger Things. Billy Hatcher and the Giant Egg, thank you.
That's much better.
Billy Strings. Okay, there's a Raleigh print. Okay, there's a couple of copies of Billy Hatcher.
He has a gun for a hand. Also, he has no hands. He has a hook for a hand and a gun for the other one.
Nice.
What in the world? Look at this shirt!
What?
It's Sonic and Shadow kissing, and above and below it, it says Joe Rogan Podcast.
That seems like one of those things where it's like a knockoff thing that just says random stuff on it.
There's one of the McDonald's Happy Meal prints of Billy Hatcher. I think we still have that, though.
We do. We do.
We don't have the little top on it, though.
No, we lost that years ago.
Oh, these are cool. Little keychain things. But that's not Billy Hatcher. There's nothing Billy Hatcher in here, actually. We're gonna have to fulfill that, you know. That's cool. Look at these. It's 2 shirts. They match. It's Sonic and a Shadow.
Yeah, it's cool. And right next to it.
That's really cool. But yeah, no Billy Hatcher. Oh, but there is a goose hat.
Ooh, close enough.
I love that. I'm gonna say that.
Yeah, one of the shirts you sell to people that don't know English.
Exactly, yeah. Like the one with Sonic that says Obama on it.
Yeah.
Every 100 years, Dark Raven, the king of the crows, is reborn.
Dark
so he's
Raven,
Ganondorf.
that's his name.
Well, Dark Raven's the other one.
Oh.
The other guy is something else.
Raven and crows are different.
Yeah. So yeah, he's literally Ganondorf. Every 100 years, the king of evil is reborn. It's the same thing. Now I want to see Dark Raven versus Ganondorf. The source of the evil that trapped us. It appears he's planning to capture all the elders so that we won't be able to make the sun rise. In fact, he's already done it. He's trying to engulf the world in an eternal night. Without daylight, darkness will overcome the hearts of everyone, and the world will be ruled by evil. Wow. Yeah, it's Ocarina of Time. That is his ultimate goal. We can't let that happen. Billy must save the other elders.
More like Ocarina of Time. Ocarina of Time.
Ocarina of Time, Jimmy.
Jimmy and the Giant Egg. I'm gonna knock off. It was called Jimmy and the Giant Peach. You roll a peach around and it gets big until you can fly away.
James and the Giant Peach.
Yeah, or Jimmy and the Giant Peach.
Yeah,
for sure.
Jimmy and James. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Is there still any copyright on Billy Hatcher? I'm sure Sega
yeah.
still has the copyright on it. Because they have still used it for some things recently. I mean, within the past decade. But
That's the good thing of having these lav mics now. Now you can hear my quiet Carl Weezer voice. It's a higher quality.
pretty sure the last thing they did with Billy Hatcher was that in the Sonic Archie comics, they did a crossover with a bunch of Sega and Capcom franchises, and Billy Hatcher was included amongst them.
Yes.
Which was awesome.
But I'm actually very disappointed that you can't get a Billy Hatcher keychain off of Etsy. I'm like,
Yeah,
am I
I
gonna have
would
to make
do
it
that.
myself?
Billy,
Like,
it's an emergency! The other down the mountain, Ura has been kidnapped.
Ura,
He's
Ura.
been turned into a golden egg, yes. It's the same old story. Free him, have him call the morning the Dino Mountain.
I like this level. I'm gonna say that about every single
I know,
one. I like all of them.
There's no one that I don't like, just outwardly. They're all good.
I feel like maybe my least favorite is the desert one, but
Yeah, it's the one that stands out the least. Also, it's difficult as heck, but I don't like sand. It's coarse and rough and irritating. And it gets everywhere. And you drown in it.
yeah. Oh, I love the little dinosaur guy.
Yeah, he's great. He's got a big head.
Welcome to Dino Mountain.
Does anyone remember the episode where Jimmy got switched with Carl's hamster? Yes. I have a theory that his mom saw
Yeah.
his human head but took the opportunity to hit Jimmy anyway.
Yeah. I mean, it's like, how would you not notice that? You see a hamster with a human head, and you're just like, oh, it's a hamster.
That's a funny looking hamster.
I always kind of assumed that the hamster didn't actually have Jimmy's head.
Right, and it was just
It was
for
a
show.
representation for
Yeah.
us to see.
That would
it,
make a lot of
but-
sense. It's also why they saw Jimmy with a hamster's head and didn't just like be like, oh, we have a hamster head.
Yeah.
Although they did notice there was something off about him.
Yeah, I don't
So
know.
I
man.
don't know. It's just cartoon logic.
Yeah.
A lot of really vicious crows here on Dino Mountain. You can't let them break the elder's egg. Make sure you're careful out there. Yep. He's the only one so far who has not talked to us. He's a caveman, you know. Cavemen didn't talk very much.
Too much oog, not enough oog. That'd be a good T-shirt.
Oh boy.
Yeah. Gotta
Whoa!
save that along with the frog one.
Stop! He's running.
Yeah, I have a great idea for a frog
Why are you?
shirt. But actually, I looked it up and it looked like there was already like a ton. It was like I want to do like a frog skateboarding. He looks like he's going really fast. And it just says, what is it?
Oh, there's a
What's the
coin there, but
caption?
imagine trying to get that.
I
Let's go
keep
for it.
thinking stay fresh. I don't think
did
that's it.
Fresh.
It was either that or enjoy yourself, which was, you know, the moon, McDonald's moon.
Yeah.
Enjoy yourself.
Well, you don't really want to make anything with anything to do with him on it, though.
Yeah.
That has a different connotation now, unfortunately.
But yes, and it is like that Simpsons Chaos of Horror episode where Bart switches with the fly.
Yes, it's exactly like
It's
that.
literally that. It is exactly that in every single way.
Yes.
It's that.
I tried to draw the frog thing, but my art style is too cute, and I drew like a cute, tiny little frog just sitting on a skateboard.
I mean, isn't that what people would
I
want?
mean, that's good too.
It's not what you're envisioning, though.
what I
You're
would
probably
want.
envisioning like a standing frog, like.
No, because I've also envisioned like
Gotta
just
watch
like
out for the armadillo.
like
no!
agatomical frog, where he's, you know, just like a blob.
Yep. That's the egg breaking animation. Oh gosh,
Oh!
we got hit too.
He-
So.
he's mad.
Yeah, he's mad. The elder's dead.
Yeah.
We killed him.
You killed him, and it's your fault. The world will be in eternal darkness now.
Yeah, honestly, it's over.
Yeah, one elder's gone, and that's just it.
What if it was like it never came back, and then just the lore of the game was, yeah, and then that zone was forever in darkness because
Oh, that would be crazy. Yeah.
because you failed.
You have to start from the very beginning.
Yeah, it'd be like Dead Rising 2, where you can lose, but the game can keep going on if you want it to.
That would
Oh
be
yeah,
awesome.
yeah, because you can still do it even though you're like, well, Earth is doomed.
Yeah, it's like, well, you couldn't save everybody or your daughter, but hey, you can keep playing and see what happens.
That's true. You can just let Kate die. Her
Yeah,
name's Kate, right?
Katie.
Katie. Okay. Because you in Dead Rising 2, your daughter was like bitten by a zombie, and in that game, if you get bitten, you can still like stay normal, but you have to take Zombrex, which is like the
Yeah,
shot.
It can stave off the infection, but it can't cure you.
Yeah, so you have to take it every once in a while. So part of the game is that you have to
Oh, and the
keep
armadillo's
collecting
gone.
Zombrex to get to Katie. But if you fail to do that, she just dies, and then you can keep playing the game without having to deal with
You
bringing
can't
her
get the true
Zombrex.
ending,
Yeah,
It's
but you can
depressing.
keep playing.
it makes me think.
Just like how if you fail one of the main missions, the same thing happens. It's like
Mm-hmm.
you can't do any of the main missions anymore, but you can keep going anyway.
Yeah. You've watched the game Grumps play it, right?
Yes.
I love the little song that he sings about it. I
Yeah.
always want to sing it, but it's got a curse word in it.
Like they do the Kids Bop version.
Gotta get her healthy stuff so she can live another day of this horror.
Yeah. True.
Space Bear made a song out of that. It's very short, but it's super funny, and I listen to it all the time.
Right.
Goo
Now.
goo goo goo.
Ooga booga.
Galoo galoo. Ahem. Skibidi-bidi-bop-bop.
I'm the scat man.
Yeah.
Thank you, Billy. I am Ura Ura, the elder here on Dino Mountain. I was captured by Topo, the crow boss, who was also responsible for the reviving of the bone dinosaurs. This is my caveman voice. As long as Topo is here, we shall never know peace again. You must defeat him. But first, I must give you this emblem of courage. Booga booga. He's a little grimace shaped. Is that just me?
He's a little
I
grimace.
can see there's some
Oh,
grimace.
oh.
Look at that. He's
look
just
at that.
very grimace shaped. Oh, and then I did it. Later on top of
You
him.
did it! You did it!
Woo! This is why I always like to do it. It obscures it entirely.
Oh, I can see his shoe.
Ooga booga.
Ooga wooga.
So funny that Andrew Tate got
Yeah.
busted in the way he got
Because
busted.
of Greta Thunberg.
It's just like
Got
so
arrested
funny.
for human trafficking. And
Yup.
There's still people on Twitter trying to be like, well, you know, he was arrested for it, but that doesn't mean he's guilty. And it's like, point taken, but
Well, it's just funny.
I'm not gonna
Yeah.
get into the
Yeah.
whole legality if he
Yeah.
did or didn't, but watching him get
But it's Andrew Tate,
Wrecked
though.
by
People-
her.
people
Tate.
still want to defend this guy at this point. I don't know. Here's one of my favorite translation things. Notice, defeat the 3-bone dragons. That's what it says.
Bone dragon,
Bone
dragging my bone.
No.
sorry.
You can't just talk quiet and expect people
It
not to
doesn't
hear
work
it anymore.
You're clear as day now.
Yeah.
I know.
The,
You guys-
the dark gate that leads to Topo, the boss of Resort's air, is guarded by 3-bone dinosaurs.
Not dragons.
But notice, this is the only time it says that. Every other time it says dragons, but right here it says dinosaurs.
Well, I mean, Mom always said that she thought that dragons were dinosaurs.
Yeah, exactly. You must defeat the 3-bone dragons.
There we go.
It says dragons every other time, but one time it says dinosaurs, which really makes more sense. There's not dragons here, they're dinosaurs. It's like, and I guess they're kind of dragony, but it's not like they're actually breathing fire or anything. Well, okay, actually, one of them does.
Yeah, one of them does. I was like, well.
with great,
But they're bones, so it's like, why can they breathe fire anyway?
with great mic quality
See, dragons
comes
again.
great
They're
responsibility.
so hot they can
That's
split.
right.
They can spit balls of hot magma, which dragons don't typically do. But
They spit fire. I mean, dinosaurs don't spit hot magma.
yeah, the best way to counter magma is with ice. Not really. Ice would melt, but I get it.
I'm spitting
Beat the
straight
dragons.
magma.
Yeah. One time they called them dinosaurs. I don't know how that happened, but
Magma is lava that's under the ground.
yeah. So it should be lava, but they said magma.
Magma sounds good.
Actually, according to the Geological Survey, magma is what's lava underground.
And it's not underground because it's just being spit up by a dragon.
Unless-
My dude was about to say great bone quality.
With great bone quality comes great bone responsibility. We all know this. We were all taught
As is
this
known,
in
yes.
school.
Oh, I hate this part.
Oh, it's so bad. I lose here all the time.
I hate this part. The T-Rexes were so big.
What
Where
is
did they
Richie, a
sleep?
seal?
Dead.
They just curled
They-
up on the ground.
I think they just
right?
like slept standing up like a cow or a horse. They just.
Well, cows lay down, don't they?
They can.
This part sucks. Oh, the fire. It didn't pop.
Yeah,
it,
the
did it?
fire is just to prevent you from trying to roll onto it yourself.
Oh, okay. Did we really beat it? How did?
Yes.
Okay.
Wow,
Wow.
good
Okay. Wow.
job.
Good job.
Yeah, that was
part's
that was
usually
luck. That
terrible.
was pure luck. Because if the egg goes too fast, it's gonna fall off the side and you have to start all over again.
Yeah, that was very lucky.
And the problem is, back then we didn't know to try to push it on really slowly because we weren't that good at it. So we would have to put it on fast.
We didn't
have
think
enough
there was
time.
subtlety. Yeah.
Yeah.
One of my favorite conspiracy about dinosaurs is that Satan went around and buried all the bones to confuse Christians
Yeah,
and
to try to
make them believe
mess with it, yeah.
evolution. I'm like, that is the craziest theory I've ever
this
heard.
the
Satan
hard one?
planted them all.
I want a shirt of Satan and he's like burying bones.
He's just doing reverse archaeology.
Yeah, and the caption says like, "This'll get him." Like, that would be such a great shirt.
If you did it to
We're just
mislead,
coming up with
yeah.
merch.
All these merch ideas. I want to hash this. This is one of the Game Boy eggs.
Oh right.
That's one of the games.
How are we gonna hatch?
It's hard to do.
Do you have to wait for the fruit to respawn?
We could.
It's up to you.
Because I think it does respawn. I'm gonna wait until it does before I go over there.
Yeah, we want that Game Boy game. There they are.
Yep, they're back.
Just be careful.
You hatch it and a human comes out, and it's
Well-
like, what's the lore of this game?
Human.
I mean, Knights from Knights into Dreams can hatch out of them. So.
Yeah, Knights can't
And
hatch one of
Sonic
the
and a
Sonic
bunch
eggs,
of other
yeah.
characters. too,
Really?
so,
Yes.
Yeah. 'Cause all the Sonic eggs are just Sega characters, and they all hatch from an egg. So there's one of them that makes sense though. We'll see if we can unlock that one.
Yeah, I've never been clear on the distinction of grave robbing and archaeology.
Yeah. It's like we're robbing the grave of something that lived millions of years ago.
There's this
Oh, it's
funny
Ooh, there we go.
Egyptian comedian. He was like, did a bit where he's like, imagine like we just show up to your country and we like dig up like Abraham Lincoln. Like that's essentially what you guys are doing.
Yeah.
Yeah, when
Yes.
we went into the tombs and pulled the mummies out, that's what happened.
Yeah, that's exactly what that
And
was.
really, it was never cool to go in there and just take the mummies from them. What were they thinking? You go there, you find a corpse, you're like, I'm just gonna take this and put it in a museum.
Mine
This-
now.
This is coming home with me.
Here's the weird thing. My childhood memories, I remember it taking more than one hit to take these things down. But I played this level again recently when I was testing for the laptop, and all of them took one shot. But I remember them
we would
taking like
miss.
2 or 3.
Maybe we would like point the wrong way.
Yeah, it's where it's like only one Richie landed, but if all 3 of them hit, you can instant win. I don't know.
Licensed versus unlicensed. Yeah, that's probably the distinction.
Yeah. I don't know why they bothered putting that island over there with a bunch of fruit on it. It's not worth going over there for that.
Maybe they wanted to trick you because you really want that Game Boy egg.
Yes, we really want to get that Game Boy egg going.
Ooh.
Uh-oh, we're in the Pentagon now, or whatever
Uh-oh.
they call it.
I got you for 3 minutes.
3 minutes of playtime.
Nice outfit. Who made it? Your boyfriend? There's like this whole memes where
Yeah.
people, you see them where they're like condoning Spider-Man for being homophobic with that line.
Yeah, it was like 2000.
It was so funny. They like put a bunch of text where it's like at the end he like doesn't give Spider-Man the money because he's like, I heard that homophobic slur in there. That was not cool.
No.
He like, that's why he doesn't get the money.
Yeah.
That's funny.
It was 2002. That was just peak era where if you wanted to insult someone, you just call them gay and they'd just be like, oh, how dare you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was it
that,
like then?
that was the
Messed
play
up,
back in the day.
Mm-hmm. It's such a sick burn, man.
Yeah, well, you're gay. Ooh.
Where'd you get that sweatshirt? Your boyfriend?
And then, you know, the 200 IQ became saying, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
And then people would go, oh.
You don't even know what to say.
And then they would just run away.
The new demonetization wave? No, what?
Oh.
Go, Richie, go!
Yeah, I haven't heard anything about that.
Okay, we've still got a couple more uses of Richie here. Gonna run eventually,
I haven't heard
though.
about a new wave. I mean, I know that like a lot of channels have been struggling if they make anything even slightly darker content, playing horror games or whatever. But
Yeah, and I know that they're cracking down on people producing, you know, the similar content thing.
similar
Where
content.
it's like if you, they consider it spamming. Like if you just make a bunch of content, it's basically the same thing, just re-uploaded over and over. But there are some people where it's like, they're not doing that. They're clearly not doing that, but they're still getting hit for it.
Are they
It's
gonna
like-
like hit people that like make cakes and like they always have the same setup of their videos?
Yeah, exactly.
Like,
Their system might think that it's the same video every time, and it'll mess them up, but it's like,
I mean, you've got YouTube Shorts. That's gonna happen. Like,
yeah, even when it's not shorts. Like the guy who brought back the steamed hams meme, his channel got demonetized because like it's the same thing every time. It's like, no, it
No,
isn't.
it's not.
Watch any 2 of them. They're not the same thing.
just because they have the same like idea doesn't mean that they're the same video.
Yeah.
It's terrible.
Sometimes I have trouble getting up there. I'm glad I
Charlie
did
made
that
a video
one
on
shot.
it. Okay. I'll have to
Once
check it
again,
out.
YouTube is fleecing the buttholes of all of their creators. And making it even harder to make a living on this godforsaken website.
It always gets harder every time.
Honestly, you're better off at this point posting your playthroughs on OnlyFans. That'll probably get you more money than this terrible YouTube system that just relentlessly demonetizes creators. Basically, what I'm talking about is this new rule YouTube put out.
That was a really good impression.
All right,
by
I'll
the
see
way.
you later.
It's a great Charlie, yeah.
If I'm invisible, does he still attack me? Let's find out.
Yeah, that's the worst part about YouTube is the retroactive
Yeah, he does.
applying of rules.
Oh no, is Richie gone? Did I use the last of him? No, I thought I saw him.
Well, you got a full egg down there.
Yeah, it's fine. That's why I brought it.
Let's see.
Yeah, it's true when they retroactively put new rules on old videos. That always sucks. We lost many a good video from that.
Like when we lost the dislike button and then Rebecca Black's Friday video, like, you know, was really hurt by it. Or what about people that do videos like, eating a picture of Ryan Reynolds every day until he eats a picture of my face? That's the same content, but it's funny the longer it goes on.
Yeah.
It's like, I get the idea behind that
I don't
rule,
feel
but
like
they
that's
just
the real
they
issue.
enforce it too strictly.
I'm like, I don't feel like that's as much of an issue as some other things. Why are we
See, one
tackling
shot.
that?
Like, there's so many other problems here.
Why is that what we're focusing on? That's what bothers me.
Maybe change the way your algorithm works so you can discourage people who are actually, spamming the same content over and over. Maybe.
Maybe focus on all these bots that are like,
Scamming
scamming
people in the
people.
comments.
Yeah, focus on that instead, man. Like,
Yeah, that's...
This one will not have nothing in it. It will have a life.
oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
So you probably want to hatch them every once in a while to see, or?
Yeah. Usually they put them right next to fruit, so you always know which it is. But
Ah, okay.
am I gonna go in there with the wind cone? We'll take it off, maybe. Sorry, you have the extension, so you still have it. But just wait. That won't last forever. Eventually, they're gonna strip it from the code entirely.
Yeah, I think trying to make YouTube a kid-friendly platform is just such a really
takes one
weird...
That's so dumb.
It's a really weird thing to try and do.
It's so dumb.
Yeah, it's
the
like-
whole internet's doing it with everything. Everything's got to
YouTube
be
should not have to
kid-friendly.
police itself for children being on the platform.
Well,
Because it's not their responsibility.
There's already YouTube Kids, so it's
Like, exactly, YouTube Kids exist. Why is that not enough?
Yeah, so...
Why even bother with it if you have to still make YouTube good enough for kids anyway?
Yeah, I always
There's no point.
thought it was a really weird...
How I don't know how the egg didn't absorb any of those fruits.
I know. I was going for it, but it didn't grab them.
Ooh.
This boss is actually pretty tough. Like,
So
all the
fast.
bosses after the first one are relatively difficult.
Look at that dragon.
Yeah.
Clearly.
That's a dragon, all right.
This one is definitely a dinosaur. But to be fair, this one, it doesn't say if he's a dragon or a dinosaur.
Dinosaur. I can never remember the rest of it because my brain thinks it's
Yeah.
Iron Man. I am Iron Man.
There we go. I'm so lucky I haven't gotten hit by these rocks yet.
Yeah, exactly. What's the point of marking your video as not for kids if they're going to demonetize it for not being kid-friendly?
It
in the
doesn't
Yeah,
first
it's,
straight
it's
few
a
up
weird
insane.
gray area that you
What's
have to
the
fall
point?
into.
It's like...
It has to be not specifically for kids, but not too adult that kids can't watch it. It's like,
Yeah, YouTube's really handcuffing itself here.
But the thing about it is, it's like it almost doesn't matter because YouTube isn't going to fail. YouTube
Yeah,
is owned
they're
by
too big to
Google.
fail. It can't
Everyone
happen.
uses YouTube.
people have tried to compete with them and they can't. It's like no one has been able to do it so far.
It's because YouTube,
Oh, there it goes. Yeah, you see.
YouTube loses so much money that no one else can afford to lose the amount of money that
They
YouTube
lose,
loses.
yeah.
But it doesn't matter at the end of the day because they have so many people watching YouTube that they can afford it.
And plus, Google has just infinite money from just their search engine alone.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
They can keep going. They can keep YouTube going at a loss as long as they need to.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, those things aren't going to stop kids from
It
watching
doesn't-
adult
it does
content.
nothing.
Like,
It does nothing at all to stop them. So
it really comes down to the parents making sure that the
yes,
kids are.
it's their
aren't
responsibility,
in-
not YouTube's.
Yeah,
Because
that's-
YouTube can't do anything even if it wants to.
But what are they going to do? Have to show like a driver's license when you turn 18? I'm not giving them my driver's
It's
license.
like I've heard like sometimes if YouTube's system thinks it can't verify that you're an adult, it will make you have some kind of verification, but it rarely does that.
TikTok will do that. That streamer that I like to watch, Lil Simsy, she had a TikTok, and she looks really young. I mean, she's like 22, but TikTok thought she was 12, and they banned her account and made her show proof that she was an adult. It was
Jeez.
crazy.
Yeah, exactly. It's like you can police YouTube all you want, but it doesn't stop anyone from going anywhere else on the internet. So stupid.
Like the caveman is the one who uncovers the truth behind Dark Raven's plans. Yeah, don't count him out. No, his true target is the giant egg. Who would have guessed? the legendary egg of Morningland. It is said that the giant egg has the power to grant the wishes of any who controls it, good or evil. Ocarina of Time. It's the Triforce. It's the same freaking thing. I never thought about that.
The Triffers.
Hey.
The Triffers.
The Triforce. Yeah. It's the Triforce. Billy Hatcher is Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time, but with eggs.
Yeah.
I never thought about that. It's the same thing.
It's the brunch version of
Yeah.
Ocarina of Time.
just big, bad, evil person who's reborn every 100 years, wants to get his hands on this legendary artifact that grants the wishes of whoever holds it, good or evil. It's the same thing. Only it's a 3D platformer with chickens and eggs and stuff. And it's better for that. Yeah, I heard some others have information on the giant egg. They won't share it with me, though. You have to go talk to Pony. My Little Pony.
I mean, it would be interesting if some really big content creators made some other kind of website, but
Yeah, but they
I
would
don't know how
have to band
successful it would
together,
be.
you know.
I feel like it'd have to be like Mr. Beast and a bunch of other people.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if Mr. Beast has ever considered doing anything like that. I feel like he's the only one who could do it.
Yeah, he could make it happen.
Well, the really ironic thing is the people you'd probably end up having to buy server space from would be Google,
Yeah.
because they're the only one with
Yeah.
enough infrastructure to support video hosting.
But that would be fine because then they wouldn't be able to tell him what to do. Like they could buy the server space, but Google can't be like, well,
Well, I mean, they could just say, no, we're not going to sell you server space.
yeah, I guess.
And that's, I think, where the issue lies.
Except, I mean,
You'd have to
if they're
build
still
your,
making money off of it,
you'd have to
then-
build your own servers.
which Mr. Beast could.
He could do it.
I feel like he's the only guy who could do it.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, really, you got to start. YouTube is becoming TV, so it's like, if there's a new rule, you just have to follow it. It's like really weird. It's like, oh, new censorship. Okay, now I have to follow this new censorship. It's really strange.
If you want a lot of people to see what you're doing. you
Yeah.
know? Because like you can still go onto other like blog websites and stuff, or even host your own website where you upload videos, but
It's gonna be really hard to get views.
or make money off of it.
We could continue, or we could race against King Clippin. A concept taken directly from Mario 64,
Yeah.
where it's just you race this big version of this other thing that's in the game.
Yeah, he would have to go all in because YouTube might not appreciate it. They might
but-
not like.
It's like they would have to shadow ban him essentially if they wanted to slow him down, though. Which that wouldn't be cool.
Yeah, it's interesting. I mean, I wonder if anyone else has tried using Spotify as like a platform to change content to, since they do now have the video.
They do.
And Joe
Side of-
Rogan's on there, right?
Yeah, and it was crazy how fast that they implemented that basically just for Joe Rogan. I wonder if anyone else has like utilized it, or if it's even
What?
open to other creators to put videos on Spotify.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna check because I know that the podcast that one of the podcasts that I watch, they have their stuff on Spotify, but I don't know. They make a video for YouTube, but I don't know if they share it on Spotify.
Oh, see you later, Tay.
We'll see ya.
Yep. Catch you next time, man. Getting tired? That's all good. You.
Yeah, it's not a video on Spotify. I wonder if anyone else even has the ability.
Yeah, it might just be Joe Rogan.
He has an exclusive ability to make videos on there.
Also, the podcasts are still kind of like a Wild West where you can kind of talk about whatever you want.
Mm-hmm.
That's why you're seeing so many creators do podcasts, because it's like the only place you like don't get censored so heavily.
Still never sat down and tried to make a real podcast type thing.
That'd be
Only
interesting.
like once, like me and Sam did that one talking about Steven Universe.
It did pretty good too, right?
Yeah, I think it did do pretty well for the time.
You've had people saying that they wanted to see more, so
Yeah, bring back the true talk show.
yeah.
I can't believe it. You're amazing. I'm sure I could trust you with my children now.
Yeah, I have an acquaintance that he does a history podcast. He's been doing it for like 5 years, and that's all he does for his job. It's not even like a huge podcast, but he gets enough monthly viewers that's what he does for work.
That'd
I
be
didn't know
awesome.
that.
He's one of those like history bro types.
I like history.
A good podcast is, I mean, people will give you money on Patreon for that. Like if you give extra content, like I mean, you get sponsors because there's all kinds of sponsors. Like no matter what you make, whatever your viewership bracket is, you'll get sponsors. Like everybody gets HelloFresh, you know, and things like that.
Whoever thinks if you like the link to a video, put it in a weight class, it will compete with other videos around the same length.
Huh.
He's probably right.
Yeah,
but
podcasts work different. My brother did a Dungeons and Dragons podcast for a while, and he got listeners. It was really interesting.
Yeah, William did.
But yeah, it's true that the streams are very similar to podcasts, just we're playing a game at the same time.
Make your content ridiculously long for no reason, like Quentin reviews. Yeah. Well, Jenny, what's her last name? I can't remember. But she does long content too. Maybe not as long as him.
Well, it's kind of like how Wendigoon's videos do so well, but it's because they're 2 to 3 hours, you know, for a lot of them. So it's
Yeah.
The video essays were really king beginning of this year and all last year, I think.
But now a lot of people have started getting into it as well, so there's more competition.
It's really weird because now there's like a formula for those type of videos, and it's really easy for other people to copy and produce the format.
It's still hard, I'll tell you, because I tried to write one and it was like, oh, it takes so much research.
A lot, yeah.
And then you got to know how to write it in a way that's interesting to listen to. And
Well, I mean, really all you have to do is read Wikipedia and then regurgitate it, but change it up a little bit.
It's
like
still
there's
tough.
some really lazy videos out there where literally someone will just read out a Wikipedia.
it's true.
And there's bot channels that'll even do that, where it'll just read a Wikipedia page and, you know, they throw some graphics up.
That's
Because
lame.
when I was writing the Sims one, I was looking on Wikipedia and basically doing what they tell you in school, which is, you know, write it in your own words.
Yeah, permutate it a little bit.
And like the initial script was going to just include the information, and then I was like, well, then I'll add in like my own opinion and stuff. But that takes so much work. I mean, the Sims one was going to be like multiple videos long, so that's one thing.
It would have been neat and all, but
Yeah, it depends on like how fast you can write. If you're a really
I mean,
fast writer, then
I'm pretty fast, but the problem is there's just so much information that I wanted to include. Some people are really good at paring down what's important. I'm not good at paring down what's important. I look at all of it is equally important to me. That's where my issue is.
right. New egg animal.
Just throw it onto fist plate.
America.
Invite different people from the
Oh,
chat to the
background's on.
podcast sometimes. Yeah, you
That
could
would
do it
be
with
neat, yeah.
the Twitch guest star thing.
That's true.
I think that's a format that's going to really become popular, is the kind of man on the street type interview, but with people on the internet. I think that'll become a really big genre, but no one's done that yet.
You could do that.
I would love to do one where it would be like, you know, players of WoW, and you interview random WoW players,
That'd be
or
great.
or like you do it on RuneScape, and it's like, you know, players of
Oh, boy.
RuneScape, and you just like interview people that have been playing this game for 10 years. Like, that'd be super interesting.
I love that idea. You just have like a set few questions that you always ask, and let the conversation evolve from there.
Yeah, because the man on the street interview type content has blown up so much from, you know, Channel 5 with Andrew Callahan. He's like really popularized that content.
Have you ever watched his stuff?
No.
He's like a kind of zany dude who would go out during like political rallies and stuff.
And just ask like really
Right.
awkward questions.
Ask awkward questions. He would always like listen to what people said without judgment, no matter how crazy it was. And it made it really interesting because he would hear like the most extreme opinions just coming out of people's mouths, and he would just kind of accept it and not argue. So they would just keep going, and it's crazy.
I mean, obviously, like with any like talk show type thing where they have random people come in, you would need to vet it a little bit.
Oh yeah, I mean the thing about guest star is that you have the ability to cut anyone off in the middle of it at any time because they're aware that that can happen.
Because they're aware that it will happen.
And you can give moderators control of guest star too, so that doesn't happen.
Yeah, I don't think you would do it live. You'd have to do it offline and then filter through the interviews you do. That way, to avoid that type of thing.
Mm-hmm.
Or you'd have to have a button on your stream deck that immediately mutes it.
Just have the mute button on there.
All right, had to get rid of that guy.
I mean, that's what Toad does, right?
Yeah. Well, and you're not completely screwed if someone does that on your stream, as long as you're quick to mute them really fast and get them off, then you can be okay.
Twitch isn't gonna get onto you for that because it's not your fault.
Yeah.
Oh, what's that? Black stuff. Coffee grounds, huh?
This level, by the way, we were stuck on it for a very long time because of this part right here.
It's really interesting because I think we're going to start seeing like really new types of YouTube content coming out, like new genres.
Honestly, part of the reason we were stuck is because we kept trying to do this. You don't have to do this.
Really?
You don't. You just go down the slope. I don't know why it's there. You don't have to do anything with it.
What happens?
I guess
over there?
there's
Is
just
it
some
fruit?
extra fruit, but it's like,
That's not
get
worth
that.
it.
Just go down here. This is hard enough as it is.
Yep. Exactly, free clips. Exactly that
Yeah, I see
style
that.
of man
Stuff
on the
like
street
that.
type interview. That's like the exact kind of content I'm like talking
I mean,
about.
it's like, you know, people would be sneaky about it. That's what would happen, but
Well, yeah, I mean, so depending on the person that you are, you could either, like, start, you know, arguing with the guy if you want, or mute him, kick him, you know? Start saying something like that, and you're like, oh, all right, goodbye. Next caller.
Well, that even happens on the radio where
Exactly.
people
Yeah.
do stuff like that. I mean, that's an age-old, you know,
Issue.
gag.
Yeah.
So it's you just cut them off real quick and be like, okay, not cool.
oh, there it is.
And usually what stops people from doing stuff like that is they'll take 10 minutes and make fun of the person relentlessly
Yeah.
to set the precedent of like, if you do this on my platform, I'm gonna rail you and everyone's gonna laugh at you. But
Pony.
not because you're funny, because I'm making fun of you.
Yeah. It would be a joke at your expense.
Exactly.
There's a Raleigh level here, huh?
There's
This is
one
the
in,
first
all
place
of
where
them.
the... Oh, really? I thought this was... The snowman level's in this place, huh?
Yes.
We love that one. Pawnee. Or Pony.
I always said pony, but it could be Pawnee, I guess.
Pawnee.
Pawnee.
Pone.
Yeah. Control of moles? Or was it moles? Probably moles. I always thought it was weird.
Wait, is it supposed to be like Morris?
Oh, maybe, and it's just a translation problem. That would make more sense.
Like Beerus.
Yeah, molus. Because I thought, oh, the last guy was a mole. He should have been named Moles, and this one should have been Topo or whatever. But it's like,
Maybe it's supposed to be
it's
like Morris.
and it's possible maybe Topo was meant to be top because he spins around.
Yeah.
Because that's what happened with a character in Dragon Ball Super. They would always translate his name as Topo, but in English they just called him Top. That's what his name was supposed to be.
T-O-P-P-O? Topo?
Yeah. Because that's how they pronounced it. They pronounced it Topo, but they translated it as Top. Because that's what it was meant to be. So maybe it's something like that.
Yeah, maybe
it's
it's supposed to be Morris, yeah.
That would make more sense. It would be more fitting.
Hilarious Onion video. The Onion has such good videos. I love the Today Now. Always my favorite Onion.
D.
Yeah, it's because I died, but
D for death.
D for death.
The outcome is death.
Bark.
You know, we could go back and save Rolly.
We could go back and save Raleigh.
I think we should do it. It's not that hard.
This game is very aesthetically pleasing.
It
The
is.
colors and everything is very fun
bright
to
and
watch.
colorful.
It's just nostalgic. I wonder if it feels that way even if you didn't play it as a kid.
Look at her. She doesn't even look scared. She looks disinterested.
And it's just like, oh.
When's Billy gonna get here? Your friend's been kidnapped by the crows. Yeah, unlike you, your friends are a bunch of losers who all lost instantly and got tied up next to a bomb.
It probably is supposed to be pronounced Rolly, but I always say
Yeah, 'cause,
Raleigh.
like you roll.
Like Polly.
Yeah.
Or the name Raleigh. Like.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it is supposed to be Raleigh, but maybe it's like a pun where it's Rolly. I don't know. Also, it says they set bombs all around them. There's one bomb.
It's going to explode in 5 minutes.
Just like Namek.
There's no time to waste. I have to save Raleigh. Where's the egg? There's
Yeah,
no
that's
egg.
the trick. There's no way. You gotta jump like that. That always felt stressful. I have missed that and dived into the water at least 6 times.
I'll have what she's having.
She looks stoned.
Like, she looks sad.
I guess I wouldn't have to worry too much if I was captured by crows. I'd be like, well, how am I going to get out of this situation?
Oh, wait.
Coin.
No.
Oh.
He's so falling.
Yeah, when I talk about content creation like that, I always get excited, and then when it comes time to make it, I'm like,
I've been kind of thinking about making a video. I've been kind of getting the itch lately. To like stream or make a video or something.
yeah, that's why I brought the Focusrite back into your office for you.
Yeah, I need to set it up again.
Get out of here, Froggy.
Laying
I love
off
when
the
you kill when
edge.
it falls. And here is the water one, which it takes 4 levels into Pirates Island to show up.
Gosh,
I don't know why.
that's weird.
Literally, they put the fire comb and the ice comb before they put in the water one.
Have you ever looked into speedrunning, Billy Hatcher?
I have. I've considered it.
What's the speedrunning scene like? Are people able
I
to do it
don't
pretty
know.
fast?
I'm sure they can do it pretty quickly,
There's probably
but
some good glitches and stuff.
yeah.
We
there
should
must
check it
be.
out on that website where all the speedruns are posted. Like, watch the fastest one, because, you know, people have to
Right.
upload videos.
The only game I've ever attempted to speedrun, and I've done speedruns of, is Resident Evil 4. Like, I've seen the speedruns
it's
of
part
it,
of
you know.
Resident Evil 3.
Oh, that's true. We've technically done that, but not in like a
Not
oh,
in an
look at the
official
strats
sense, yeah.
sort of thing. But it's like you have to do it to get the achievements. And we
Yeah.
did that with 5 too.
Yeah.
But there's a way to cheese that because you could just beat, you know, level by level to get the shorter times.
Yeah.
Oops,
Okay. Oh no, there's only 3 minutes.
Yeah, we're pretty close.
Any updates on Fistplate?
Not yet. I did get let off from work yesterday though. That was the last day. But I'm first on the list for them to rehire. So we'll see how long that takes.
Yeah, and I just started a new job, so everything's kind of up in the air.
And I mean, it's like I've got to think about potential other jobs as well. I'm gonna consider that. Like if I did get into like IT, maybe that would give us an opportunity to work something out.
Yeah, because then, I mean, that's steady work with a schedule that you can rely on.
Gosh.
Part's so tough.
Ah,
Forget the coin. We don't need that crypto right now.
North Pole's been shut down.
yes.
Yes.
Jeez.
Yeah, I've failed this many a time. There it is. Billy, shut up, he's right there!
If you get those bombs to a safe
Bombs.
place
Were
to
there
detonate-
intended to be more than one at some point in development? Because they say bombs every time.
Maybe.
Yeah, speaking of bombs.
We'll just leave this one here. There you go,
Oh,
Roy.
if you throw it, it actually tracks enemies. See?
Oh, look at
It missed right
that.
there.
Did
but
not
still.
work.
Also, I think you can blow this up right next to her and nothing bad will happen, but just for the heck of it. It's like that Aquaman game on GameCube, where you can just take the bomb, just throw it in the same spot, and it somehow counts as a win.
Billy, thank you for rescuing me. I almost got turned into fried chicken back there.
Hey.
In return, I'll give you this emblem.
Where
Here,
did
Billy,
she get an
take it.
emblem?
You deserve it.
What levels did they do that got them emblems? Also, I think the assumption is that every world had its own chicken suit,
Yeah.
because how else would they have gotten them? Like, if she just showed up in Pirates Island and grabbed the chicken suit, and then either she showed up after we saved the Elder, or she failed at saving the Elder, which in that case, I don't know how she got an emblem, but who cares?
Maybe they did something.
All levels is 2 hours, 42 minutes, and Eggmaster 100% is 5 hours. That's nuts, man.
That's a long speed
Wow.
run.
I've barely beaten the game in 5 hours, just without getting 100%.
That's interesting. I wonder if it just hasn't been done a lot? Because, I mean, Jaden Animations has been doing a thing recently where she kind of looks at games that either don't have a speed run or they're a really long one.
Right.
And she, like, tries to get the speed run
Down.
Yeah.
Because I don't know how much people have been competing for the world record Billy Hatcher.
Yeah. So, I mean, you could end up having it, you know, depending if you try really hard. Because Jaden had the one for Cooking Mama. And she was going for Rhythm Heaven Fever on the Wii.
Yeah.
There's all kinds of weird ones that, you know, people don't usually do. And Billy Hatcher might be one of those.
Might be. But any percent is apparently 1 hour, which, wow.
Any percentage in 1 hour. I mean, you might be able to do it.
That's pretty nuts. I mean, I might be able to get that, but any percent 1 hour. Jeez.
You gotta watch it and learn those techniques. You gotta do what Charlie does.
Morris. I don't want to call him Mollusk. That
Morris.
sounds bad.
Just call him
Let's
Morris.
Call him Morris. From now on, he's Morris. They made snow machines in Ice Castle. You'd think they would have already been in Ice Castle, given its name, but they were not. Destroy the snow machines. I'm sure the Dark Gate leads
Billy.
from Morris will appear.
Hello, Tiltoons.
Hello. Yes, Billy. Playing Billy Hatcher.
Billy.
Is there someone new in chat?
Yeah, Tiltoons.
On Tweet.
Billy.
Really?
Billy.
Yeah, an hour, 3 minutes, 37 seconds, yes. I was paraphrasing.
Might be something fun.
It would be. Like, if there's any other game I would consider trying to speedrun, it'd be this. Because speedrunning Resident Evil 4 is actually a lot of fun. Especially, I've only done it with New Game Plus, because that's more fun for me. But, like, you just go in there with the striker glitch, and just dash through all the levels, it's a good time. It's infinite rocket launcher, any of the bosses that get in your way.
Back when I was like doing monkey ball, like speed runs. It is a lot of fun. There's something about replaying the same game over and over that's really, really fun.
You gotta really like the game, though.
Yeah.
It's like, I feel like I could probably do a speedrun of, like, Fallout 4. I know people do, like, crazy glitches and stuff with that one, but it's pretty neat. I just do a glitchless one or something.
The only game I've ever tried to speedrun that I actually work on every once in a while and get really into is The Witch's House.
You're pretty fast at that one.
I've gotten pretty good. Not good enough yet. It still takes me like 30 minutes. Not fast enough.
New runner, maybe.
Pog.
Chicken paws?
That's great.
I like that. Gotta incorporate that one.
That's what your
Aw.
emote system should be. It's just chicken stuff.
I agree. Looking forward to hatching that egg. It was gonna be a bull, and I could have said I call bull. Oh well.
Do you have any Twitch emotes yet?
Yeah, the ones that you made.
Right.
I need to like redo my.
You don't like the Bigfoot, little foot, midfoot?
But they're just like all over the place. I don't have any kind of theme.
It's true. I've just kind of made a bunch of random ones for you.
Oh gosh, I'm in such an awkward position right now.
Yeah, this is not good. Would you be able to speedrun Sly Cooper?
Would I be able to?
Like
Probably
Thievius
not,
Raccoonus?
but
Yeah, probably not.
I haven't played it in a long time, and I've beaten it a grand total of 2 times in my entire life. So. Oh snap! That was close. If I played Sly more, I could probably do it, and I wouldn't mind because I like Sly Cooper.
I wonder if there's any speedruns on like the old like Dreamcast games.
There definitely are.
Like was that one with the mice and the cats?
No, we didn't have a
What,
Dreamcast.
Choo Choo Rocket?
Yeah, Choo Choo.
Oh,
Rocket.
wow.
Because Choo Choo's in this game as an egg animal.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
That's funny.
That's one of the ones I unlock first usually.
Did you see him?
Yeah.
He went like that.
if you kill them in one shot, they'll roll around like that, and they might land on their side.
Yeah, he just like froze, like props
It's the
up.
hawk.
A bird.
Like in multiplayer, this destroys every egg on screen, so I have no idea what it does. With this, I think it might kill every enemy or something.
Yeah, it might kill every enemy on the screen.
Well, next time we see some.
Have you played that PS1 medieval game?
I have not, but I know of it. No, it's stuck. Okay, we got it. I've never seen that happen. You know.
I was afraid that was just gonna like glitch out and make it.
It would have despawned eventually, but still.
Yeah, this world has like a fun little snowman making level where you roll around an ice, a snowball.
Snowball.
And you have to make a snowman. It's like Animal Crossing.
Just like Animal Crossing.
There's such a thing as like an Animal Crossing speed run.
Yes.
Just like
Oh, Elliot, I watched this great video about one. I gotta send it to you sometime because it was very interesting.
I need the fire
There's
egg.
one
Where is
man who has ever 100% completed Animal Crossing, and
Really?
technically it's a speed run because it's like
That's
as
the only
fast
one,
as
yeah.
you can do it. Like he got every single item in the GameCube one, even the ones that you've got to like put in the codes for, which some of them you can only do on certain dates because they were released like in Nintendo Power. It's this crazy thing. He made this great video about it. It was crazy.
There were some that were only released in Japan.
Yes, exactly.
You need the e-reader cards and stuff.
He got every single thing, even the little glitch item that I didn't know existed. Apparently, like, if your game, if one of the numbers gets flipped on accident, like from like
yeah.
cosmic rays or whatever, from
Yeah.
the game just starting wrong, it can spawn in this debug item. It's a paper airplane. And if it spawns onto your town, then it just multiplies itself. And it can
dang,
get
like a
rid of
virus.
items. Yeah, it's really weird. 100%.
Got it.
Animal. First person ever to 100% Animal Crossing legitimately. He had literally everything. It was such a good video.
Which Pixar movie is the absolute last one you think would have a game on the PS3, no less? I mean, any Pixar movie that came out in the PS3 era, they probably all had games. So I would assume all of them did, but I can't think of any off the top
Maybe a
of my
more
head.
recent one?
How to Tame Your Dragon, maybe.
Oh,
Well, that
How
was
to Train Your
DreamWorks,
Dragon, that makes
wasn't it?
sense.
That was
That's DreamWorks.
Yeah.
But people love How to Train Your Dragon.
Yeah, you could make a game out of that.
Crudes. That's not
That's
Pixar.
not Pixar either. Also DreamWorks, I think.
Well, you know what games you played and I can guarantee I had no speedruns? Herman's
games.
games.
Yeah, it's true. And that other one, Toasthead.
Pixar movie. It's a game on the PS3.
Ratatouille. It does have
Oh,
one,
yeah.
but
Don't
we have it on PS2.
Yeah, we have the PS2 one.
Is it just like a Cooking Mama clone?
Behold, I am
No, I think there's platforming and stuff in the Ratatouille game, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Dude, I still really want Disney
This
Dreamlight
fight
Valley.
is hard. It's usually the first one that I die against, even now. He's so gangly and hard to hit. Gangly's not the right word, but he's like, his hitbox is weird. It's hard to hit him.
I have a PS3 game of Up, the movie from 2009
Oh,
with the
yeah,
flying house that has a game for some reason. That's weird.
Up movie. I guess you could. Yeah. But you get to fly the house around.
Gotta get the egg bigger, but it's hard because you can only get the fruit from the ice balls. You already get hit? Oh.
Fun fact, there's a
Resident
Metro speedrunner who also runs Ratatouille.
Really?
And I somehow
Just every game we've just mentioned in the last, like, 20 minutes.
That's crazy. Oh no, are we out of eggs?
Yeah.
eggs.
Eggs! Woot.
We might die. I'm just saying.
Maybe. I believe. Believe in the heart of the cards. Or as we came up with last night, the spice of the dice.
Like, I feel like that could be a line in like some kind of weird anime based on playing some kind of dice-based game.
We were playing.
Yahtzee the anime.
Yahtzee the anime. I could see that.
We were playing Mario Party, and we were like, well, I can't see the heart of the cards.
Ah, I need to use my spice of the dice.
I have to believe in the spice of the dice.
Ah, I just need a 4.
Because I believe in the spice of the dice, Kaiba.
Why is your Pharaoh so good? It was quite good. That's just the thing about impressions when it comes to like you and Mom and Elliot. When you don't expect to do a good one, it comes out perfect.
It's always great when you hit that perfect impression.
It's like when
man.
Elliot did the Jack
Die.
Sparrow one.
No! Look at his health! What?
How does that finish line?
Oh!
I feel like both of you guys can do any impression that you try.
Keep moving slightly forward. I don't want to do that. Because like, his hitbox is so weird, you're going to usually end up hitting yourself on him.
Gosh.
This fight is ruthless. Sit back here and hope one of the ice balls doesn't get you, but it probably will.
You do damage from like jumping on him?
Yeah, but then if I do it at the wrong time, I'll still get hit.
Yeah, there's the issue. It does that every once in a while.
Gosh,
If the egg was bigger, it'd be fine, but you can only get the fruit from the ice balls.
I guess maybe just don't try to rush it.
Yeah.
I feel like there isn't a voice that at least one of you three wouldn't be able to pull off.
Maybe.
Maybe. We've got expressive voices, you know.
See what I mean? Ugh. We've got to be more patient.
Doing voices just requires a lot of practice. I used to like practice a lot more than I do nowadays.
You can do a lot of voices though. Even your Charlie impression is really good. And I mean the
Well, that was
Charlie like
insane,
voice
yeah.
critical and Always Sunny Charlie. I'm always really impressed by that.
Magnets. Just magnets. Little green ghouls.
Little green ghouls, buddy.
Milk steak.
That wasn't as good as the kitten mitten one
See
you
if
did
I
the
try
other
to jump
day.
on there. Oh, we've only got one hit left. We're dying.
Your cat make too much noise all the time.
Oh, it's stomping around.
Driving you crazy.
So your kitten mittens one's really good.
He's really over
Why is
the
this
top in
fight
that
so
moment.
hard? Why?
Oh,
Dead.
that was quite the
I've
hit.
gamed over on this before. Which we've got probably a good 7
Milk
lives.
steak.
So.
Oh, milk steak.
Oh, I hate you, Lola.
You think there's a pirate in there?
Oh, shit, dude. that says pirate. You think there's a pirate in there?
Venture Bros? I don't think I've ever watched Venture Bros.
I know of it. Haven't seen it though.
There's a voice I've like kind of been practicing, but it's like really hard is one of the characters in Smiling Friends. He's like the main yellow guy, and he's got this real like funny, like kind of like nasally voice, and it's really tricky to do. I
Maybe
think
just focus on fruit.
because
Yeah, right now I wanted to focus on getting the egg bigger so we can kill him more quickly.
the guy's like not doing a voice, it's just how he sounds. It's like the Bob's Burgers guy's like, that's just like how he sounds. Like that's just how his normal voice is.
That was
Dita,
pretty
no.
Or you know, Mabel and Lisa. Simpson,
Yeah,
you
where it's
know.
like that's just how they sound.
good. It's just their voice.
Oh.
With one shot.
It's like there's no way I can do an actual Mabel. I have a Mabel impression, but it's never gonna be perfect because it's just her voice. Like,
Yeah, that's what makes it so hard to imitate. Because they're not putting on a voice, that's just how they talk.
To Gilbert Godfrey. It always gets really loud.
I'm Gilbert Godfrey.
I'm Gilbert Gottfried. The first thing you need to know is you just gotta be really obnoxiously loud.
Don't hold back.
Don't worry, Draco Malfoy.
I love that animation.
The cold ones
The
one.
cold ones where they like they got them on Fiverr.
Because when he was when he was still around,
Yeah.
you could pay him to say anything.
And he would say
Yeah!
anything.
Die, walrus.
That was almost perfect.
That's one that you have to practice.
Yeah, I listened to that roast once. It was pretty funny. I remember, it was actually in the old original Let's Play I did of this. I gamed over against him in the most hilarious way imaginable. I landed the last hit on him and died simultaneously, and it counted it as a loss. And I gamed over on that life, so I had to start the whole level all over again.
Oh, man.
There's probably still footage of that somewhere. The closest we got to that was right there when he had that tiny little slight pixel of purple left in his health and we died, but...
That was funny because the egg popped too, so he was like,
Yeah,
whoop, and he
exactly.
fell into the little egg, the little yolk.
His face first into it.
Yoke's on you.
Fan art of that, please. Him just lying down face first in a puddle of yolk. Oh gosh, I glitched out a little bit. My Little Pony. And last be at peace, sort of. There's still like 8 levels that have crows in them, but yeah. Oh yes, the giant egg. All I know is this riddle that was passed down to me by my father, whoever that is. The 6th light shall give rise to a rainbow. Will there ever be a rainbow? Do not know what these 6 lights are, nor do I know where to find them, so I have given you nothing.
Very helpful.
I'm sure that if you can decipher this riddle, you shall find the giant egg. Perhaps it'd be best for you to talk with the Elder of Circus Park, my favorite level. It
Circus
lies to the
Park. That sounds like so much
southwest of
fun.
here.
The first
gosh,
part
you
of the
just saved
first level is
glitch now.
terrible though.
Oh yeah,
That's the thing.
We got stuck on there as well for a long time.
Very, very, very
Like,
stuck.
2 worlds in a row, we got stuck for a while.
Oh, just wait, dude.
Yeah, think we should give it a try, or we could go
Let's-
around and do some other levels.
Well, I
but-
want Elliot to at least see it.
Yeah, because it's either he sees it now or he sees it next week. But
I guess
Let's
it's
see.
up to you.
I want to see it.
okay, Chicken Elder Alani.
Can you do Mako, like a Samurai Jack intro as Aku or Uncle
Oh,
Iroh?
yeah.
Can you do Uncle Iroh?
Oh, me and my brother, like, whenever one of our friends starts like raging at a game, we'll like bust out like an Iroh and be like,
Zuko, the heat in your heart is not going to warm your spirit. It will only burn you up from the inside out.
Good. Long ago in an ancient land.
You can just jump onto the rails, which makes this a lot easier.
Yeah. A foolish samurai warrior wielding a magic sword.
I didn't know he
Step
played
forth
Aku.
to oppose me. Yeah, he did play Aku.
did he? That's funny. I didn't know that.
I haven't watched Samurai Jack since I was a little kid, so.
Like, when you say I can just jump onto the rails, do you mean the ones that you have to slide the egg along near the end of the stage? Because if you could just jump on those, I'm gonna punch myself.
Right here is where we would get stuck.
There's this level. We were stuck here so long, I had dreams of what Chicken Elder Alani looked like. You don't see him until you win.
It's really hard. Oh, the wings!
Yes, Red Bull gives you wings.
I love the wings.
And so does this egg.
What does Monster Energy drink give you? Is that like Unleash the Beast or something
Yeah, Unleash the Beast.
Unleash Mr. Beast.
like that? What's up, guys? I'm Jimmy Beast here. And today I'm buying $1 million worth of paper clips.
No!
Hatch the egg quick! Hatch the egg!
Hatch it!
Fix it, fix it, fix it, fix it! Get it. You can ride any rail in the game. Okay, I'm gonna try that, but as far as I thought, you could only send the egg across it, and that was the point of the challenge. Like that, the red rails you couldn't ride on the red rails.
The music in this one's good.
I love it. It's good music, but it's also the music of my nightmares.
Yes. I love all the balloons. This level is so cool for one that we hated so bad.
I know, because it represented so much suffering, but it's such a cool level.
Yeah. I remember this commercial for Hell energy drink. The people are doing this weird synchronized dances.
That sounds
I've never
like a
heard of
commercial
that.
from the 2000s.
Yeah, it sounds like 2000s. Hell energy drink. It's so edgy. catch yourself on that edge.
Oh, I remember that. I remember having trouble with the swinging.
No,
Ah, see? You see?
It's already begun. It's happening. The harvest has begun. I jumped clean through that. I don't even know how that happened.
Mr. Beast causes a insulin shortage. What's up, guys? I'm buying all the insulin in the state of Texas, and I'm gonna bury it in the desert. It's like, dude, why would you do
Right
that?
next to the ET cartridges.
Last person to leave the circle gets the nation's insulin supply. Dude, stop. Please stop. Sounds like a Meat Canyon
Yeah.
video.
You killed a bunch of those
I
guys
got
all
four
at once.
in one shot. Now,
Cock-a-doodle-doo.
new egg.
Yeah.
It's
Orita.
Orita, a deadly ninja-like fighter. Ninja-like. It's not actually a ninja. He's just like a ninja.
I always thought Rita was a girl.
Yeah, you might be right. I don't know. I don't know what they are. The way they move. Ah!
Yeah. I probably thought that Arita was a girl because in Ella Enchanted, her best friend's name was Arita.
Ah, yes. Now here comes the fun part.
Just a normal lady there.
Billy, well done. The path up ahead narrows, so be careful and break the egg seal. But don't break the egg. Break the egg seal.
Gives you power like hell.
Never heard of that.
Yeah.
How much power does hills and hills?
That's an odd one.
Okay, test time.
Is this where the fun begins? Here it is. I'm so mad. I'm so mad. I'm so mad. You're mic'd up. You can't go anywhere.
I'm stuck. I'm trapped.
He's mic'd up. He can't leave. Don't want to hit end game.
Oh, I want to hit end game. I'll show you guys the hard way that I've been doing it my entire life.
Show him with the white egg.
Yeah,
Practice.
I'll show you the test. What I did, break that, and send. I would have to send the golden egg along this rail here, slowly, like that, and then go
you
across.
walk through and you catch it.
Because it makes you think you're supposed to do that. Because why else would they even give you the option to do it? Oh boy. Okay.
We never tried just getting on the rail.
I guess not. Or we did, and we just like
Ah! That was close.
like died right after. Yeah, like that.
Dude, I remember those Axe body spray commercials were gross.
Oh, the chocolate
Yeah.
one. Yeah.
Ooh.
I hated that commercial.
I did too. I always thought it was too sexual.
Also, so I had a friend in middle school who got the Axe Chocolate Temptation spray, and it's terrible. It made me sneeze so bad. Of course, I mean, to be fair, someone took it from him and then started spraying everybody with it all over the place. So, but I had like allergies for like days after
Well,
that.
this just went from the hardest level ever to the easiest.
Oh my gosh, that's
That's
you learn
painful.
something
That
new
hurts.
every day.
That
Look at that.
Most people try to go on the rail, but they don't jump. Oh.
That's probably what happened. We probably didn't jump on
You
the
probably
rail.
tried to, do the running jump on it or something. But I would always.
Is that just a trick?
It's a trick. That makes sense. It's a circus level. There's a lot of trickery going on. They'd make you think you can't go on the rail. Because the only other time before this, in the required levels where there's a red rail, you can't go on it because they put the fire
Oh,
to block you.
yeah.
So it must have made us think either that we can't do it, or that we tried it once and then it didn't work out.
Yeah, that must be it.
But,
That's crazy.
Well, you have just changed my life. They
Yeah,
just fall
most
right
of
through.
us
Or they
would-
try to walk onto it and then fall through. They don't jump. We must have done that too.
Yeah, that must be exactly what we did. Wow.
What's the point of even making ones red or blue? They do the same thing.
Aesthetic, I guess.
That tripped me up too. I thought they were different colors, so they had different effects.
Even at that level, you can do a jazz jump around
the fire.
Wow.
You are teaching me so many things.
That's so exciting. I mean, there is trickery here too. Look at that. Blocked door. Yeah, jump up. Oh! Forgot about the little disco area.
I remember it.
Just sit.
Yeah, a lot of red rails have obstacles on them, but not all of them. Yeah, that one, it didn't even have an obstacle on it.
Dang,
Giuseppe.
man. You had no idea what you've just done to
Yeah,
us.
you have no clue. Even in the first Let's Play I did, I got stuck on there bad and raged out pretty hard.
It was
for-
months
for
and
no
months
reason.
for the first time when we first got to Circus Park. It was so long. It was, I guess let's try again. Get on the game. I didn't do it this time.
We're gonna
Getting
keep
too
doing it
frustrated.
until we
Take a
game
break.
over and then try again, and then a few weeks later we'd give it another shot, but wow. And no matter how many times you played a game, you'll always find out something new.
Just sit.
Alani. And my dreams, what he looked like, he looked exactly like this, so it blew my mind.
Really? It's like a ringmaster.
Yeah. I always do a certain voice for him. Like Choose Goose. Thank you! My name is Alani. I'm sure you already know this, but I'm the elder of Circus Park. The crows attacked Circus Park and turned this chicken haven of fun and relaxation into what you see now. The local boss of the crows, Saltine, is that how you say that, Saltine?
Sure.
Has taken up residence in the funhouse. You must defeat him. It's no longer as fun as it once was. He sucked all the fun out of it. Man, right on
That's so
top fun.
good. That is so good. That's like one of your best voices.
It's the most fun for me to do, pretty much.
I love that. Oh, perfect timing. What? It's 11:58.
Woo!
Good morning. Ohio.
We actually did this
Ohio.
slightly faster than when I did the
New Year in 3 hours.
the stream. When I streamed this last, I got to this first level on the second stream. It
Oh,
was the first one I did, so we did it slightly faster.
I mean that would have been the case if I hadn't have said we should do it.
It's true.
Yeah, so for Dan,
New Year in
New
3
Year in
hours.
3
Yeah.
hours.
Woo.
We've got another 12 hours.
Yeah, oh, 11 lives and 11 emblems. Perfectly balanced, as all things should be.
Hey, 11:11. They say that's like lucky. That's like an angel number. You
It's
make a
true.
wish.
Make a wish,
New
everyone.
Year's.
New Year's. Let's check out the egg gallery.
I wish it was 2019 again.
No. That means we gotta go through
So then we go to
2020
2020
again?
right after. Make it 2016. At least we'll have more time.
No, 2016 was terrible. Before 2020 happened, everyone was like 2016 is the worst year ever.
Everyone thought that, but it wasn't that bad.
2 for me.
It was
I am
nothing
in the
compared.
future.
2016 was a dream compared to 2020 and the years following.
To
I am in the future.
a past 10 years tier list. 2020 F tier. That's going down.
Chicken soup.
2011?
Legendary chicken soup.
That's a C tier.
Great description. Shoes look so weird.
Yeah.
They're like flattened in on themselves until you put them on. It doesn't even say which chicken odor. It says chicken odor. That's all you need to know. I've gotten most of the combs already. Fire comb, water comb. It's the second one, even though it is not the first one you're gonna get. Ice comb.
2016 was
wind
fine.
comb, iron
Glad it was
comb.
fine for
There's
you.
one more we're missing.
I remember
This
that when
one, I don't know what it
2016
is.
ended, everyone was like, thank God, this was the
Yeah.
worst year ever.
Queens. Red Bull gives you them.
2016 wasn't bad for me, though. That was when we started
Yeah, it
eating.
wasn't bad.
But everyone else said it was terrible.
Well, I graduated that year, so I thought it was fun.
Seems like every year becomes the new worst year. I'm optimistic.
Yeah, they say.
I'm hoping.
People only had good things to say about 2017.
Yeah, 2017 was a solid year. That, and 2018 too.
2018 was a decent year.
And even 2019 was until the very end for me, but
Yeah.
so it was. I mean, There weren't really any years I'd say, man, that year was just absolutely terrible.
Except for 2020.
Except for 2020. Well, until 2020, I mean, but receive an extra life.
2014 was a bad year for me.
Yeah. If we can get that Game Boy Advance cable going, we can play the Hypershoot. You guys couldn't
That's
see
true.
it, but
You guys
I
want
could
to
always emulate it like I did that one time for the Let's Play. I had to figure out how it took forever to figure out how to get that working on the emulator, because you have to literally connect the Dolphin emulator to the Game Boy Advance emulator and sync them up with each other in order to link for the game to work. But when I finally got it to work, I made a video of it. It was neat. Because people back then, they hadn't really documented the games, because in order to record them, you'd have to emulate them, because they were on the Game Boy Advance. So I was one of the first ones who really documented them back then.
Wow.
24x out of 72. Yeah, we're
It's
actually
gonna be
getting close to
2023.
being done with the main part of the game. You'd think anyway, but the trick is, it's just this level. There's 3 of them, I think. No, yeah, there's 2 in the sand place. But then before you can do the 3rd level, you need like 25 emblems. And it doesn't tell you need them until you beat it. You get through it once and it's like, sorry, you don't have enough emblems, go back and get more. They don't tell you at the beginning of the level you need them. It's at the end, so you have to play it again after you've gotten them all.
Well, at least you know that, so we don't have to do that.
Yeah, I'll know this time. What the next game will be? Blended time? I would like that.
Yeah, we'll have to see. We'll probably finish pretty quick, so
Yeah, pretty quick.
we got to consider what the next one will be.
It took 3 last time, but we'll see.
Oh, Leo.
Leo, you made it. Hey, just in time.
2023.
2023.
What's the future like?
2013. Oh gosh, has it been like 10 years since Gravity Falls came out?
That means it's been 10 years since I graduated high school. Hey. That's a weird feeling. 23 is my lucky number, though.
Have y'all shown Elliot anything Blender related? Yes.
Yes.
He's seen the drawing. We watched some clips that we recorded because we did have some videos saved of it because the PS4 auto saves videos when you get achievements. So anytime we got an achievement in Blender, we'd have a video of stuff that happened within like a 10-minute radius of it.
Yeah.
So we showed him some of those.
Because
And there were some that we recorded on our own because we were like, wow, that was awesome.
And we have lots of screenshots of Blender, too.
And screenshots, yeah.
I'm pretty caught up on the lore.
Well, you know a good bit. Yeah, I wouldn't say you know everything. There's a lot. There's a lot of Blender lore.
So, I mean, we could even show you guys some of the OG original timeline Blender stuff if we brought that PS4 up here.
That's true.
Or just exported them. So have another year without getting nuked. Fingers crossed for 2023. Is that crossed to not get nuked or fingers crossed to get nuked? I don't know. I still have my monkey and a snow globe over here.
Classic little monk.
Yes. I still feel like it'd be fun to put this like near the foreground of videos and just have a different thing be in it every time.
That would be funny.
Just have a different item get put inside.
Really thought
Show that as a demo for the playthrough that we're after
After
finish
finish.
Bully Hatched. Bully Hatched. That's like a sequel to Bully on PS2. Or like a crossover between Bully and Billy Hatcher. Yeah, who knows? But yeah, I can maybe show you guys some of those at some point, either before or in the middle or after. Who knows? But yeah, so far so good. Billy Hatcher going smooth. Next time we'll do the secret of the fun house. That would be nice.
Oh yeah.
I wonder if we've unlocked any of the egg animals. We'll have to check. I mean the Sonic eggs.
Yeah.
If we go back to the first level, we can see if the first Sonic egg is ready. Which it might be. We've gotten a few coins here. And after we do that, like eventually we're gonna have to go back and start doing some more of these levels because we need like 25. But like after the blizzard, that's the snowman one.
Yay!
We'll do that one too.
Oh, the snowman one.
Bye, Freaky Clips.
Go
Alright,
shadow
bye,
on a
Freaky
wall.
Clips. Good stream though, thanks.
Thank you. Next stream, Wednesday, the usual. Walter White's adventures and Pokemon Scarlet continue. We're gonna keep taking on the Elite Four, who, by the way, they've given me a challenge so far.
Yeah.
I lost to one of them.
Wow.
The second one, who was a Steel type, she beat me outright. That Stealth Rock, whew, it messed me up because I've got a Talonflame on my team. And because it's quad weak to Rock, if you send out Talonflame when there's Stealth Rock's up, it takes half its health out instantly.
I believe it.
Literally, it halves it. And he was one of the only ones we had who could deal with Steel types. So it didn't go well. The next time I just took him out before they could use the Stealth Rocks on me. But still, I lost to her. And the first guy was no pushover either. I keep saying first guy was a girl as well, but
Yeah, guys, gender neutral.
yeah, that's what I mean when I say it. But yeah, they were tough. They actually almost beat me when I fought him the second time. What type did they use? Ground. It was ground. It was ground. Like I'm impressed with the Elite Four and Scarlet so far. They've been using really good teams. We'll see what the third guy and the fourth one have, but and yes, and Larry, the third one, he's a gym leader and
Larry,
Elite Four member.
yeah.
He's both, which
Oh.
caught me off guard.
He's an internet darling.
Yeah, I can see why. I don't know what type he's gonna use. It probably won't be normal unless they repeat it, but that's the thing. It's up in the air. There's
I
only
won't say
3
anything.
types that they haven't used for Elite Four or that they haven't used for Elite Four, gym leaders, or Team Star. So he's either like Rock or it was like 3 that they haven't used yet. One of them was Rock. I don't remember the rest. Who cares? But yeah, that would be why he's so exhausted, because he has to be a gym leader and Elite Four member
And a businessman.
and a businessman. Mhm. Yeah, that's why he's so exhausted. Oh well. So that's coming up. So thanks everybody. It's been great. Till we meet again. See y'all in the next live stream. Later.
See you next year.
I don't have the
Yeah,
soundboard
see you
plugged
next
in.
year.
See y'all
Oh,
next year.
Thanks, Dad.
Have a
Thanks, Dad.
happy New Year, boys.
Happy New Year.
Catch you on the flip side.
Catch you on the flippity flip.
I don't have the editing screen set up. All I have is this. It'll be blank.
Goodbye.